Now, let's move into section 3. And this one gets a little more personal. Here, we'll look at phrasal verbs about feelings, relationships, and what happens when things don't go so smoothly. When you master these verbs, your English will sound much more natural, more emotionally intelligent, and easier for people to relate to. Number 9, to calm down. This one is super useful because we all need it sometimes. To calm down means to relax. It's about becoming less angry, less upset, or even less excited if you're too hyper. You might say to a stressed friend, "Take a breath, you need to calm down." Or you can even use it for yourself. For example, before giving a big presentation, you might think, "Okay, I just need to calm down a little first." Now, here's the grammar point. Calm down is separable. You can say, "Try to calm the baby down," or "He needed help to calm down." Both are fine. But when you're speaking directly to someone, like saying, "Calm down," then it's inseparable. To grow up. To grow up mainly means the process of changing from being a child into an adult, getting older, becoming more responsible. You use it to talk about where you lived when you were a child. It covers everything from playing with toys to becoming a full-fledged adult. That's why instead of saying, "I spent my childhood years in a small town," you just say, "I grew up in a small town." "I grew up in London," or "She grew up on a farm." It tells the story of your early life. It sounds so much more natural. It's always inseparable when used this way, but you can also use it in another way, like if someone is acting like a child. You might tell someone who's being really childish, "Grow up." It means start acting like an adult. Got it? Hang out. Hang out means to spend time with someone in a relaxed way. This is maybe one of the most common, informal ways to talk about just spending time with friends. See, it's not about a specific plan. It's just about the vibe. Relaxed, no pressure, just enjoying each other's company. So, you wouldn't say, "I will spend free time with my friends." It's too formal. You just say, "Hey, let's hang out this weekend." It's simple, friendly, and very common. Number 12, to get along. This phrasal verb is all about relationships. To get along means having a friendly relationship with someone. You cooperate well, you don't fight much, and you basically like each other. It's the natural way to say that people have a good connection. For example, "My brother and I didn't always get along when we were kids, but we're fine now." Or, Everyone in my team really gets along. It makes work so much nicer. Here's the rule. You get along with someone. You don't get someone along or anything like that. It always stays as get along. So, if you want to talk about positive relationships in English, this is the phrase to use. Number 13. To break down. This phrasal verb has two very common meanings, and they're quite different, but both are about something failing completely. Meaning 1. Machines or vehicles. When something mechanical stops working, it breaks down. For example, my car broke down on the motorway. Or, the washing machine broke down again. Here, it means the machine stopped working and needs repair. And in this meaning, the verb is inseparable. Meaning 2. Emotions. When a person loses control of their feelings, usually because of stress, sadness, or shock, we also say they break down. For example, she heard the bad news and just broke down. Or, he tried to stay strong, but eventually he broke down and cried. Number 14. To run away. To run away means to leave a place quickly, usually because you're scared, in danger, or just really don't want to stay there. The classic example is a child running away from home. That's a common use. But it can also be much simpler. For instance, imagine a little kid sees a big, scary dog barking at them. They turn and run away. So the idea is always about escaping or fleeing from a situation. Important detail. It's inseparable. You always say, run away from something. For example, he ran away from the fire. You don't say, run the fire away. So remember, run away equals leave quickly, usually out of fear or avoidance. And that's the end of our third group, feelings and relationship phrasal verbs. You've learned calm down, to relax and become less angry, upset, or excited. Grow up, to change from being a child into an adult, or to act more mature. Hang out, to spend time with someone in a relaxed, informal way. Get along, to have a friendly relationship with someone. Break down, to collapse emotionally, or for a machine to stop working. Run away, to leave quickly, often out of fear or to escape. Now, let's hear them in action within this short dialogue.
Ugh, I was so stressed this morning. I just couldn't calm down before my presentation.
That happens. You'll get better with practice. Honestly, Jack, sometimes you need to grow up and not let nerves control you.
Okay, fair point. Anyway, do you want to hang out this weekend? Maybe grab some pizza?
Sounds great. You know, I really like how everyone in our group gets along. No drama, just fun.
Totally. Last week, though, Sarah broke down when she lost her job. That was tough to watch.
Yeah, but we were there for her. That's what friends do. At least she didn't run away from the problem. She's facing it.
True. And we'll all back her up, right?
Always. That's how we grow stronger together.